guys? Got a cool one to show you. So, my buddy AJ wanted a big bin build. So, we did and the hands just happen to be stacked right now. So, big bin build. We did this and aged the dial a bit. So, a little bit of light painting and scuffing off. You want it in an antique bronze case. So we did an antique bronze cerakote case. And then I matched the clasp to that. So to go with that aged theme, we took a 120 bezel that I chemical stripped and then scuffed partially. So it's got a good kind of patina from the side. The camera is not quite picking up, but it looks good. Just a regular crown on there. Then this is a chemical strip engineered band, and in different lights you can see kind of, I don't know, some where some of it kind of came off a little bit better than others, but it's got a nice kind of patina to it in different lights as well. And then we took some 80s, if you see some of the old Vostok watches, we took some of those hands that were on the 22 series movements and put them on here. So the hour and the minute are actual vintage brass. The seconds hand was a red hand that we stripped down and painted an antique bronze. So that's his build as a whole. Then we have a small window exhibition caseback, stainless steel movement holder, and a black rotor in there. So that's the build as a whole. So as always, these are automatic mechanicals. You can wind them, you can wear them, you can put them on a watch winder. But if it is completely dead, you will want to pre-wind it before you put it on. And that is backing your threads off, backing your crown off the threads until you can hear it and feel it clicking. At that point you can wind, which a wind is this direction. Backwards does nothing, but it's a lot easier to keep your spacing and wind it faster, just going back and forth. If you do it for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you will keep time. If you do it for something closer to 14-15 seconds like I'm doing, you will max out your 31-hour power reserve, which is what I do to make sure they're running the next day. If you pull it to the one and only click, you can now set your time. It's not a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. And you're going to notice you've got a wobble crown that's going to deflect lateral pressure on the movement from not transferring through the stem. When you're setting your time, just kind of pull your threads back just a little bit. Makes it easier to set. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 10:58 a.m.
10:58 a.m. Also makes it nice and easy to push right back over and thread down. So you can turn your bezel left, you can turn it right. It does not click. It's just on there a little bit tighter. Plus, this doesn't come out to the sides. It's a lot harder to actually accidentally move this one. So there's your build, sir, as a whole. As always, some stylish color matching beads to go with it. This will come in just a special edition silver box. Every build comes with watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. So it's good on this full watch. And then some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon repackaged. This is an acrylic glass. You can scratch it. And if you do, just put a tiny, tiny bit on it. Buff against the scratch, filling the scratch. Generate some heat with your thumb and polish it out. And about 15 seconds later, it will be completely gone. Use it sparingly. You only need what you need to fill that. The rest is going to soak into this. It's going to get pushed all around. So use it sparingly. You've got plenty there, I promise. So that is your build, AJ. I hope you love it, buddy. Thank you so much for always trusting the process and just letting me build you something. So he had a couple specific points, and then I worked around the rest. Wasn't sure what I was doing until I was holding stuff up against it and kind of seeing, how things played and worked with each other. So I think it looks killer. So it's probably going to make its way onto like a build, like one of my business cards or one of my cards like this that I send out at some point, because the pictures on this thing look great. So thank you as always, sir, for your trust. And if you want me to build you something, reach out and I'll do what I can. And if you want to continue to see builds like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks.